18.2 million over the weekend. Y'all got to see it. We didn't. 69.2. Y'all got to get that over 100 mil if you want a number 2. Just saying.
I bet you whoever came up with that punny feels like the smartest person ever.
Right.
Probably the person who threw that duo together. Who's the director?
Number 2. And I mean, sorry, it's been out for 2 weeks. Sorry. He's not a number 2. He's a number 1. Because you get more joy from a number 1 than a number 2.
Well, what's number 1?
A urine. I mean, go. Moving forward. Independence Day resurgence. Y'all seen that shit like a motherfucker.
Independence Day.
Now, oh my god, dude. Holy shit. Spoilers, number 1. What the fuck? Y'all are killing it.
People are acting like Independence Day is right around the corner.
41 mil over the weekend, and it's not number 1, so that's just saying.
Oh, that's number 2?
That's number 2. 41 mil over the weekend.
Man.
It's only been out for a week, 41 mil. That's definitely going to go over 100 mil, and that's only if a couple people see it this weekend.
So number 1 is
Finding Dory.
Oh.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Okay.
You see what I did there?
Yeah.
73 mil, 286.3 mil.
Set you up and you knocked it out the park, man.
Yeah. And then 2 weeks. It's been out for 2 weeks. 73 million, dude. I mean, for real, we're breathing Disney air, and say it isn't so.
I don't want to.
It's number 1, dude. Like, crazy. No spoilers, but you'll see what I mean. Like, we're breathing Disney air.
Dude, there's super spoilers. Dude. Like, I'm sure everybody knows by now. The people who have seen this that went on the internet and told us the most devastating thing we could hear.
It's probably a lie.
Shame on you.
I haven't heard that.
It's not a lie, man.
I haven't heard it.
Maybe we should go see it. Maybe we should go find Dory.
We gotta go find Dory.
And if we find her dead, fuck you guys.
Yeah, fuck you. Like, for real, that's some bullshit. Like, for real, fuck you. Movies you guys will see over the weekend that we probably won't again, because we got lots of shit to do.
He's got a life, and I pretend to.
The Legend of Tarzan.
Legit.
PG-13 action-adventure. Tarzan, having acclimated to life in London, is called back to his former home in the jungle to investigate the activities at a mining encampment. It's from the director David Yates. Do you know who that is?
Heard the name.
Harry Potter, Order of the Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, and Dorothy and Deathly Hallows 1 and 2.
Okay, so.
Okay. It's starring Christoph Waltz. He did Django. He did Inglourious Bastards. Need I say more?
Did he do True Blood too? Is that the True Blood guy?
Maybe.
The
Christoph Waltz is awesome. No, he's the...
Not the bald guy, the blonde guy who does... he's Tarzan.
No, that's the main dude.
You said director?
I don't know that guy is, so...
Ain't the guy who does Tarzan...
Alexander Skarsgård, I think, is who you're talking about.
Okay. Charizard?
Skarsgård.
Sorry, I'm a Pokemon nerd. I think that's probably the guy from...
And then Margot Robbie is the chick in it, and she's hot AF, as I would say, because she is.
Jane?
Yeah.
Okay.
But not as hot as my future wife. Yeah, I just want to make that very clear and abundant.
Not as hot as the weather.
Not as hot as the weather as well. It also got Samuel L. Jackson. Have you heard of him?
Do I look like a bitch?
Okay, so Samuel L. Jackson. When it comes to actors that I feel what I like to do is ask you, what's your favorite movie from said actor? So, Samuel L. Jackson, go.
Should be Pulp Fiction, right?
What is your have you seen Pulp Fiction?
No.
Well, what's your favorite Samuel L. Jackson movie that you've seen?
I don't know. Give me a few.
Okay. Pulp Fiction, Star Wars, Django, Hateful Eight. He's Nick Fury in Avengers. He's in The Jumper. He's on Snakes on Plane, Triple X, SWAT, Black Snake Moan, Jurassic Park. Do I need to
Jurassic Park and Snakes on a Plane are probably the only two I've actually seen and remember fully through.
Okay, there you go. Jurassic Park and Snakes on a Plane.
That would have the first one would have to be my pick.
Snakes on a Plane, probably.
No, Jurassic Park.
Oh, okay.
The only thing that's funny about Snakes on a Plane is that quote, that line.
Why, I'm sick and tired of all these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. Alexander Skarsgård is Tarzan, I believe. It's also got Roy J. Saber. Never heard of him.
You know what's funny?
It's also got Margot Robbie, and she's hot. So there's that.
Go from movies to TV shows real quick. For Walking Dead fans, I got a huge spoiler that I saw on the internet last week, or my lady saw it. So Abraham was the one who got Lucille, and the sad thing
Spoilers, 1, 2, 3, go.
No, that already happened. He's the second best one-liner of all time, I'd have to say. Well, at least his character, right behind, obviously, Samuel L. Jackson.
Okay.
Do I look like a bitch?
The Purge election year is also coming out.
Yeah, sorry, fans.
Action, horror, sci-fi, and a thriller.
Spoilers in The Purge, they die.
2 years after choosing not to oh shit, the man who killed his son, former police sergeant Barnes has become head of security for Senator Charlene Roan, the frontrunner in the next presidential election due to her vow to eliminate the purge. It's from director James DeMonico. Do you know who that is?
Nope.
Well, he did The Purge.
More than just the election here?
It's starring Elizabeth Mitchell from Frequency, Lost, Santa Claus 2 and 3. And it's also got Frank Grillo from Captain America, The Grey, and Warrior. So, moving on, because I haven't seen Purge 1 or 2. So,
I saw the first
that.
one, but I didn't see Anarchy.
The BFG. Like I said, we're breathing Disney air, people. But this is also Steven Spielberg, and he's legit AF. But
and what does BFG stand for? Big Friendly Guy?
The Big Friendly Giant.
Oh, okay.
It's a Roald Dahl book, and I actually read it when I was a kid. And Roald Dahl, full disclosure, Roald Dahl is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, author of all time.
Oh, okay.
And I'm a huge Dr. Seuss guy, because me and him share the same birthday. But
That's
Dr.
awesome.
Seuss is more kiddie. Roald Dahl is also very kiddish. He did Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Did Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. He did... there's other movies branched off of that. He did Matilda.
Oh, I thought you were going to say involving chocolate.
I think he did Harriet the Spy, I believe. But I know that he did Matilda. He just wrote a bunch of good books, man. The Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Never heard of it.
These are all off my head, too. I usually write down these things, and you can attest. This is all off the head.
You know when you're...
I don't even have Roald Dahl's name written on my...
When you're spewing off random stuff and people say, man, you got a brain full of useless knowledge, now you can tell them they're wrong. This is entertainment purposes. This knowledge finally came into play.
It's useful! It's useful, goddammit!
You go to Google and check it, too. No. Wait,
BFG. Should be a good movie. It's a girl named Sophie encounters the big friendly giant who, despite his intimidating appearance, turns out to be a kind-hearted soul who is considered an outcast by the giants because, unlike them, he refuses to eat children.
Wait, what?
Shit, for real. That escalated quickly.
I guess, would you call it cannibalistic, or would that be
I
like...
don't know, a giant eating a small person?
Or would that be just like an appetizer?
Director Steven Spielberg. He did Jaws, E.T., Indiana Jones, Hook, Jurassic Park, AI, Minority Report, Catch Me If You Can,
shit.
War of the Worlds. What's your favorite, man? Pick one. Throw
Movies
a
I've
fucking dart.
actually seen.
Like all of them. Oh, shit.
Minority Report's pretty badass, but...
He also did other
I like
ones,
the game
but
more than I did
those
the
are
movie.
all the ones that I've seen. Minority Report, Catch Me If You Can, War of the Worlds, AI, Jurassic Park, Hook. Hook is probably my favorite. Hook.
It's one of my favorite words to yell at the bowling alley when my ball doesn't want to.
Starring Bill Hader from Inside Out and Superbad. That's because he's really the only person that I know on the list. I don't even know who he plays in that movie. I just know that he's in it. Or
Bill Hader.
Yeah.
Superbad. He was the cop.
Yep. And he was also in that movie that we seen with Amy Schumer.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was the cop that was like telling McLovin to go ahead and get it on, huh?
I think so. He was not. He was the one that wasn't Seth Rogen. How about that?
That makes more sense. Because I forgot that Seth Rogen was the other cop.
So those are the movies that are coming out this weekend. We got 5 more minutes, folks. Let's do a little payoff from last week. How about we talk a little baseball? We'll do that real quick. We got
Baseball.
We got time.
Oh shit! All right. Well, what's going on?
Because there really, like we said, there isn't really any entertainment news going on in the world. Happy Canada Day.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy Canada Day from America.
So to everybody from Canada, This is for you right here.
Sit back as I give you the gift of Jericho. Drink it in, man.
He is our namesake, and he is Canadian. So there you go. There's that. Major League Baseball. Segue.
Let's start with the Toronto Blue Jays.
No. Yeah. Let's not, because they're not in the top 5. Ooh.
Teams in the league? Oh, okay. All they do is hit home runs.
Number 5, Washington Nationals. When I wrote this down, they were 47-32, first in the National League East. What say you?
Well, they got some freaking badass players, man. Steven Strasburg, ace pitcher. Bryce Harper, like I said, he calls himself the Phenom.
But he's not.
He can hit the ball a long way. He's pretty good at that.
But can he make the fucking...
They got Daniel Murphy from the Mets. He was hitting a bunch of home runs last year until the World
Can he
Series.
turn the lights on with his fucking hands and turn them off also with his hands? And bring smoke along with his entrance.
Most people with a fully functioning
and
brain can turn the light off with their hands. I'm just kidding.
No, well played. Well played. Well fucking played.
He can't,
But you know what I mean? Like, without,
he ain't...
Without a fucking switch, okay?
He ain't got shit on Mark Calloway. He don't need to be using the nickname the Phenom.
Yeah, he's not the Phenom.
Yeah, the Nationals...
Can he roll his eyes in the back of his head? He's not the Phenom.
The Nationals... The thing about them is, I think you've seen them get eliminated from the playoffs before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Live?
Yeah, I did. It was epic. It was awesome.
I don't see them getting any farther past the first round.
Number 4, Cleveland Indians. When I wrote this down, they were 47-31st in the AL Central.
Hot damn. The Cleveland Indians. I wonder if they still got a dude named Carlos Santana. That's about all I know about them.
All I know about Carlos Santana is that he can play the guitar like he's fucking your mom.
Yeah, there's a baseball Carlos Santana too. He's actually a pretty decent baller too. I don't know much of anything about the Indians other than the fact that they're in Cleveland and they don't got LeBron James, so they ain't winning no title.
Shit.
Too soon?
Apparently, yeah, ouch. Number 3, Texas Rangers, 51-28, first in the AL West. What say you?
Well, from what I heard out of nowhere, they're first in the MLB. And I thought that was Chicago Cubs. I don't know, man. They're Texas Rangers. They're
Number 2.
Yeah, Prince Fielder.
Wait, the Cubs are in the NL Central, bro.
Are they?
Yeah. Bruh. Number 2, San Francisco Gigantes, 49-31, and I know that they're at least a game better, and they were first in the NL West. What say you? When I wrote this down, I think it was 2 days ago.
It's an even year, but ISIS might have something to say about that.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god, dude.
Oh, shit.
I can't stop the feeling. So just dance. I can't stop the feeling.
They almost got swept by the A's. Mad Bum to the rescue. Actually...
He's like, how do I recover?
So Panic got hurt. He's
Oh,
out for
speaking
like
of
a
Panic.
week. Yeah, Panic.
Number 1, Chicago Cubs, first in the NL Central. What say you?
They're scary good, man. Jake Arrieta is probably just as good as Mad Bum. Not better, that's for sure. Well, at least he hasn't proved it. Not all around. Mad Bum can hit home runs. As a team, though, they're scary good. They're saying possibly historically good. If Back to the Future was wrong, they might be off a year. It might have been just yanking the Cubs.
I like what you did.
Fans' chains earlier.
Yeah.
They have a good chance of going all the way, but the last century plus, almost 11 decades now, has said otherwise. So
Thank you guys so much for downloading the Spreaker Radio app and or listening to the podcast by any way that you can. We appreciate it. We appreciate you. For me, this is this is a passion project. For my boy here, it's the same. We appreciate you. You have anything to say as we are winding down to having no more time left?
happy Canada Day again.
Break the walls down.